Discord. I don't see the ping. So maybe it's being slow, or oh, there we go. Cool. Alrighty. This is sort of like an impromptu stream. I didn't plan on this at all, but I was doing digital art and I was like, why not stream? I sort of dropped the ball again on consistent stream, because the moment that I really decided I wanted to look in and be consistent and try to push for affiliate, I get a cold. And it was weird because, like, temperature and all that jazz, and I was not able to be consistent. I'm like 90% of the way better, but yeah, we're back for now. But I gotta do some art because that's what I was working on, and I guess we'll go over the Game Awards vote. I saw a tweet do it the other day, and I kind of wanted to do it on stream, so I might as well do that. So yeah, might as well do it. Just making sure I'm live on YouTube because I was having problems because of an OBS update. I decided not to put back actually updating it for once because it was starting to malfunction, and yeah, I don't really want that. So yo, we're back. For now, looks like I am live on. Looks like I am live on YouTube and TikTok and all that jazz. So, I'm working on a popular art challenge that I started recording yesterday, but I didn't finish because I got a headache. But yeah. You guys will see what I was working on in a second. Let me just set my stuff up. Okay, leave it up to OBS to screw up my stream overlay stuff. So I have to fix my horses and scenes and all that crap. But it shouldn't take too long. Taking a little break of streaming didn't actually end up being too bad because I was able to get caught up on things that I was behind on, and like, I don't know, it was trippy, but it was something else. But we're back, and oh, wait a sec. One second, Chad, 1 second. I bought another SSD for my computer, so it looks like it's already gonna be on its way. Maybe it'll come tomorrow, which is pretty pog. Alrighty. I was just tracking where that was. I didn't think it would come until like after Thanksgiving, but who knows, I might actually get it early. Which, wait, it's not shit, what are they talking about? Alright. 1 second, Chad. 1 second. Oh. It didn't ship. What are you talking about? Oh boy. The one thing I do know, and that the biggest fan of Newegg is sometimes it takes a long time to ship your stuff. Anyways, Yes. Need to put some music on. And I guess we'll get started. Listen to, but I'm pretty sure I would get copyright struck if I did that. Really need to find more, like, music to listen to that won't get my account yeeted, because as much as I love Persona music, I don't want to listen to it on stream all the time. Music. Zelda music will do for now. Okay, we're back. Turn this music up a little bit. Do I want to do a Blue Sky post? I guess I can. I guess we'll just hop into it. But yeah, I decided to hop on to the Frieren trend, and I was filming that last night. I guess I can film the rest of this because I want to turn this into a YouTube video. So, yeah, I was recording myself doing art because I think I finally found a coloring strat that I like. So if I found something that I like, no shame in, I guess, approving upon it. Nuts. Alrighty. Should be good to go now. I wish Discord would also do a little thing where it would show my Blue Sky posts. So if something happens, I don't always go to check Discord all the time. Especially if I'm posting something on my phone or whatever. So having a little bot for that might be good. I need to figure out how to set that up. Regardless, I think we can just pop back in. Yeah, so I was drawing Frieren last night. So I will continue drawing Frieren. I forgot what I was doing. It's sort of like the hard part about digital art, because like when I try to come back to it, I have to remember what I was doing. I really like how this drawing looks. At least for digital art wise. Been trying to simplify my style for a while, and I think I did it in a way that I don't actually hate it. much finding joy in your art process is definitely gonna help in sticking to it. But in between, like, me being under the weather, I was rereading Berserk. I started playing that new Chinese drama game too, which is actually pretty fun. I think it's sort of like a gacha, but also not really. I think you only really pay for like cosmetic stuff. But yeah, that game's pretty fun. But for a free game, it looks pretty good. So I was pretty much doing that. I was also like drawing and like trying to come up with plans for a stream. Last weekend we did the shared canvas thing, so I'll definitely be doing more of that. What else was I up to? It's like, I guess the thing to do is like when you have a fever is to read Berserk. One of the most fever-inducing parts of media. You could probably even hope to ever, I guess, experience. Because like, it's not just like watching a show or something, it's like a whole experience reading Berserk. And I'm sure other Berserk fans would probably agree with me here. But yeah, it's one of those things that I tend to like reread fully, like every few years or so. I wonder if I should have drew a background here. Because she was looking a little pale. Well, not pale, but she looks a little dull, I think is the word. Sorry, my brain's still a little bit crumbled. But I feel that for skipping streams. So I just started to stream today. Regardless. Also, I didn't draw her earring. Gotta get all the little details in here. I think the little hoop thing is gold. I don't want to color that just yet. I gotta do the hair first. And since I'm too lazy to find the right color for her hair, I'm gonna do the Pro Gamer Shrek here. And rip a scene from the show. So, I like, when I'm doing fan art stuff, I don't see an issue of like pulling from the show itself. At least for color picking purposes. This color is a little bit more cool in my drawings, so we're going to do this. I had a lot of fun doing this too. Turn the opacity down a little bit so I can see where to put the shadows. I really like this new brush that I'm using too. I think that's helping as well with the process of coloring. Because, I don't know, regular round brushes just don't do it for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to like traditional stuff, but plain round brushes just, they don't have the sauce for me. So, but I saw everyone do the free run trend, and it's one of the like more wholesome art things the art community has done this year. And I decided, why not do it? I'm like a few weeks late, but I like free run, and I like drawing challenges, so I was like, why not do this? I really like how this brush looks with drawing hair. It's pretty. Well, painting rather. But, yeah. I guess out of all this, I could say that I think I am definitely starting to level up my digital art. There's still things that like I need to like work on, but yeah. But I guess I can also talk about my schedule because I didn't actually make one yet. But I should be free to stream like most days of this week. So I guess last week's schedule will become this week's schedule. I hope to finish RE2. We probably won't be doing a pull-up stream though. I will still probably stream on Thanksgiving though. I don't know what we're gonna do. Because I think it's important to, I guess, have a space. Because not everyone's able to, like, chill with their family. Or not everyone's has the ability to chill with their family, so having a space to hang out, I think, is cool. So I tend to make it a point to try to stream on holidays, because, yeah, I know it's like to not necessarily be around your family, but it's like a whole different topic. We might do more art, we might play more games or something, or I might just play when winds meet, or something like that. I guess after I get done with like coloring this, we'll probably go do the game rewards voting, because I have some interesting opinions on that. It's like, again, random spaces are being quite toxic, which isn't surprising because water splits. But I mean, talking about pointless like game drama is cool. And I wanted to do the vote anyway, so I might as well do it on stream. Yeah, I think this might be like one of my more favorite like drawings I did, at least visually. Nothing will ever be as cute as the Lucy that I did, but I see the vision here, so I know then I'm going the right way when it comes to coloring, and I'm doing it in a way that actually makes sense for my brain, so... I know Frieren had, like, green eyes. So we're just like going around and doing some coloring. I did the sketching off stream and all of that, as you can see here. I heard the Frieren author had to go on hiatus again because they were sick. Well, not sick. I don't know what happened, actually, but I don't think they were doing well. Or something came up. I'm not really sure. But, yeah. We still do have the new season to look forward to next year. Well, there's that, at least. Like I said, I wasn't, like, too interested in this year's anime season. I don't know if it's because, again, fandom crap, which I went over on YouTube like a while ago. But anime's not been very fun to follow this year. At least for me. I can't speak for anyone else. Like, I was supposed to go see the Chainsaw Man movie, but obviously I'm sick, so I did not go to see it. I'll probably just wait for it to go. Wait to see it when it releases on a streaming platform. Because honestly, it's probably gonna be too busy to try to go see it this weekend because of holidays. I'm not going pure white here. If there's one thing that I don't really like, which I don't know if this is like a pet peeve thing or not. Unless it's like highlights, I don't really like to go adding a lot of white, which you'll see when I do the highlights for this. I don't really like to do a lot. As far as using white in a digital piece. Now I'll be more like lenient to use it in like traditional art. Because white and black do add value to your drawing depending on what mediums you use. And if anything, you're in my artist, I'm not punching enough with like my color picking. This is all for like the what? Which made me think about it. I think there's value in using black and white in traditional art, but I try not to use this much here. Even when I do my line art, you can see here that it's not black, it's more of like a purple. I guess that's what I was using to sketch with. But yeah, I felt the need to really want to jump into the Frieren trend, and I'm glad that I did. I can't really see which track it is. What else? What else was I pretty much up to? That's pretty much what I was doing. Just reading Berserk and playing the new Lucia game that came out. I wasn't doing much else. Windsmeet was actually pretty fun. Unless you play those types of games I did growing up, you might not be into it as much. It's trying to be like a Soulslike, but there's like a lot of like Monster Hunter elements to it, sort of. In the sense that you have to like use your environment, I guess, to get around effectively. Which I think is pretty cool. The game is still new. It like came out like a week ago, but from what I saw, and when I played, I haven't gone very far. But from what I did experience, it seems pretty solid. And I know NetEase games don't exactly have the best reputation, but from what I understand, I don't think it's like super predatory. Of course, if it gets that way, then I'll just quit. I just wanted to see what the game looked like. It's nice to have like a computer setup, where you can just try new stuff and not have to worry if it's gonna fry your computer. And speaking of which, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm getting more storage for my PC, so I'll be able to have more games on here. But I think for a while, I'm probably just gonna focus on art. Because art is my baby, and I feel more confident to work on it now. Just adding a little bit more warmth to her face. Some of these shadows here. This is the base layer. I might go in and add a few more like shadow stuff. Going in block by block. One thing again, I guess, But me, I hope someone fell out there if you're watching, and again, I support and thankful for all the people that are working. This is supposed to be a low-key stream anyways, so yeah, thank you. The one thing that was to help my ADHD or brain here is just jumping around, because I was doing the close, but then I went to the base because there's a few details that I wanted to like get in. And there's still like a few more details that I could probably add. Let's add another clip being there. And then I guess I can add some more shadows because I want to go a little darker. I think my biggest problem is that, again, I don't push my shadows as much as I probably could. Let's change this to multiply. And lower the opacity. I want it to be punchy, but I don't want it to be like, hell. So this is the wrong brush. It's more like a purple. I don't want to put super dark, but like, I want to be some contrast is what I'm doing here. You just need to add more contrast around here. It would probably help. Because I don't want this to look flat. I love how my hair looks with this brush. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We're drawing Frieren right now. And probably in a while we'll probably go vote in the Video Game Awards. I'm pretty sure voting's still open. Let me check. But Yeah, I haven't been streaming because I was not feeling well, but I'm doing better, so we're back, we're live, and we're making art, even word. Yeah, we can still vote, okay. We'll do that in a little bit. I don't want to do that now. Oh, my orange cat destroyed the world with a stick. Probably because the stick was looking at it funny. Also because it's an orange cat, and orange cats tends to do things like that. I know, well, I didn't grow up having orange cats, but I know that there was, like, some in, like, the neighborhood that we used to live in. And they would always sneak into people's houses and steal their food or whatever. Cat is a bomb. Do I call pet control or the police? I'm sorry, it might actually just be Joker. I don't think the police can do anything. Might be a little cooked here. My uncle had like a tabby cat and like a black cat. Splash water on it, am I cooked? I don't know, some cats are like chill with water, they don't care, and others will claw your eyes out. And that's why you don't lean on your hotkeys, people. He bites. I don't think it'll be too harsh. He still wants his treats. But yeah, my uncle had like a tabby cat and a black cat. The tabby cat was like really old and he's grouchy all the time. And just did not want to really be bothered with people. The black cat wanted to be in everyone's business. I actually used the name for one of my OCs, Kyoko. They weren't sure if it was a boy or a girl. I think it was a boy, but they named it Kyoko anyways because they thought it was a girl. And the name sort of stuck, so they didn't really change it. But yeah, Kyoko used to get into like everything. And he wasn't like very big, he was like 8 pounds, I think. But he's no longer with us, unfortunately. But he was a cute cat. He seemed to like me a lot, so for any points on that. I would like to have another pet eventually, but probably not for a while. I did want to get an aquarium, but that did not end up panning out. And honestly, I'd be a little bit worried about temperature control, because where I live, it gets pretty humid. And trying to keep an aquarium cool will probably, like, ruin my already expensive light bill, so that's a no for me. Oh, I did bacteria in Gulag, drink a monster. Only answer if you know. I haven't read Gulag in a while. It sort of just fell off. I don't think it's necessarily Gulag itself. I've just sort of not been interested in anime lately. I did reread Berserk. I can't remember last time I actually read the blue book. So, part one was first one. I don't know. I don't really follow too much current stuff other than like One Piece. I thought it blew up and did, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. But her would get energized and maybe just maybe and Isagi. I forget like when the last like main thing happened when I read it. I'm not like the biggest sports anime fan, but I mean I'll read it if I think it's interesting. But speaking of which, I guess if you're into that kind of thing, it might be worth checking out Record of Ragnarok. It was pretty fun. And it's not a super long read, at least compared to what I'm used to. I don't really want to overdo the shadows here. Let's do the quick floors. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say it's because I'm getting older. Because there's still quite a few anime fans that I know that are like getting older, so that's like not a thing. I don't know. I feel like anime's been kind of lackluster. Like there's not really anything that I'm like dying to see, other than like Chainsaw Man. But I just think I've already been spoiled, so... And I already saw, like, part 2, so I guess that's not really a spoil at this point, because I already know what's gonna happen. But, oh, man. Other than like Free Reign coming out, there's nothing else really that I'm like begging to see. I feel like I made her jaw a little too big. And I'm noticing it now. Well. I don't really want to add too much more shading. But, clips later below, we can add some highlight a little bit. Anyways. And I actually like using the round pen for the highlight stuff. But we're gonna grab this color. And we're gonna switch brushes. And we're just gonna go with some mood setting. Overlay. Then we're gonna sauce this up a little bit. know, in the anime, I guess the highlights aren't like super big. I guess I can try to follow like what it looks like in the show. And there's like another one here. I guess just be mindful of where your lighting is. I know my highlights would probably look better if I went a little bit darker with my if I went a little bit darker with my shading, but that's fine. I don't really like being heavy-handed with it. Sometimes less is just more, I think. I want to do more art challenge content though, because I think my creative spark it's been worked. I've been doing like a lot of studies and portrait studies, but I think I fell into the trap with my art that I always feel like I need to like practice a ton, because I'm not as confident in my own abilities as I should be. And obviously I get that there's like a lot I need to learn, but there is harm in falling into the practice rut, because arguably your creativity can take a bit of a hit. But this almost doesn't even seem like Zelda music, but I'm gonna be real. I never played Breath of the Wild, but the music is nice. I guess as long as it doesn't give me strikes, we have something else to listen to while I draw. I know one thing I want to do next week is have like an Osu stream. I think that would be fun. But that stream is only going to be on Twitch because I don't really want to get banned on YouTube for like playing copyrighted music. I don't think anything would happen on Twitch, just my pod gets muted, but that's not the end of the world. But yeah, if I do an OC stream, it'll probably be just on Twitch. I don't know if anyone will want to join, but I guess I can ask in Discord to see if anyone is interested. The collab stuff is fun. Oop, I keep going a little heavy-handed here. But I kind of do want to try to do my own thing a little bit more. Next week I don't think we're gonna have like a collab. We might play some Cross Worlds. We might play Rebo or something. I think Tweet's free Wednesday, but I don't know if anyone else is. Let's look for her hair. Let's do pastel hair for the cheek. Where it also feels a little like to me. But I think I am starting to enjoy visual art a lot more. So that's a bit of a W, because I was doing a lot in between reading Berserk and sleeping. I'm really liking this. Go to overblown here. I feel like Freeland would be an interesting like mashup to have in a Zelda game. It definitely fits the vibes, I think. I can go a little bit more heavy-handed on Nicholas, I think, in the face. I definitely made her chin a little bit too big, unfortunately. Now if I see the colored version. I think it's good for like a quick doodle. Like it took me like an hour to do like the base layer and mascara. I've already been live for like an hour here, so 32 hours for a digital piece this size is actually pretty quick. Because I'm definitely not fast when it comes to like visual stuff. But honestly, if you're enjoying the process and you're like doing it for you, there's no like set time on it unless you like do it you set like a time limit. put like a gradient map over this. We'll see if there's a cool one to use. If I would clean this planar layer up. So I guess you can do that. I don't know if I'll like it, but I guess you can try to clean things up a little bit. I don't think me cleaning this up will fix too much, but it can't hurt to do. I don't know, I guess I became like a colored truther. I don't like to do white versus black too much, at least digitally. I still like to use like the brush pen in my sketchbook layer. I still like to do a brush pen in my sketchbook. Which I tried to film a sketchbook tour yesterday too, but I think my capture thing broke when I updated OBS, so I need to fix that. Just trying to lock in and do like the lighter tier. I don't know if I like this pupil. Let's get rid of it. I don't always do like super stylized eyes, but I'm learning to try to embrace it a little bit more than I have been. Well, like not super like detailed. Because I still like keeping it simple. Like in the reference here, she has like rounded eyes, and mine are like more egg shape, oval shape, I guess, when I draw it. Turtle Pin's acting funny. It's lovely. I think it's the part where I put my tablet and it's gives me problems sometimes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I really love my new PC, but where they put the ports, it's kind of clunky. I miss having them on the side as opposed to on the top, because if I lean over, I knock whatever I've plugged in. Sometimes I knock it out the socket. I'm like, that's not what I want to do. But yeah, listening to like solo music and like trying to run this Nokia 5. Like I don't see me listening to Persona music when trying this character. I kinda have to feel what I'm trying to do while I'm trying, if that makes sense. Just check to see if my Huion drivers were up to date. They should be. This can sometimes make my pen also act a little glitchy. It's not because of the nip though. I just replaced it. Trying to like be consistent with my lighter here and not rush. Because I tend to rush more when I do my sketch I kinda wanna make my lines as steady as they can be. Grab some more water. Might get up in a second. primarily face. Yeah, I made the jaw a little too big here. Just that free run, yeah. I decided to draw free run based on the trend. I did not need to make her as Giga Chat, because I know her face is a little bit rounder, but overall I still enjoy the drawing. I might redraw this again at some point, surely, but also welcome. I'm testing some new brushes. And like, why not draw free run? I started this drawing like last night. I figured I might as well finish it on stream. But I actually do like free run. The art and the characters in the world is pretty cool. I take a little bit of a break because of life and being under the weather, but I think this is a nice, like, chill stream to get back into things. I guess I could try to use the Liquify tool again, but that's on me for not, like, realizing that her draw was too big, so, like, I was almost finished, with the main drawing. So that's on me for that. I definitely get that her face is a lot rounder than how I drew it. But I saw someone draw free run in like the JoJo's art style, which I think was pretty cool. It's always so cool to see an art trend when a bunch of different artists draw the same character. It's like this year's version of the Brazilian Miku trend, which is pretty funny for the fact that, like, if there's ever a viral art trend drawing a character that has twin tails, it's weird that it happened twice. That's just a bit irritating. Okay, I might go around with the Liquify tool. See if I can fix it that way, but... This is too loud, I can barely hear you. Let me turn this down. Turn my mic up. Okay, I think I fixed it, but nice. Yeah, I didn't tend to have the music loud in my streams. It's alright. I think it's because I'm not really used to drawing super round faces, so I struggled a little bit here, but overall, I like how I went about coloring, I think. Because I'm still like a noob at that, And I have have a chance to draw one of my more favorite characters. Oh, favorite modern, like, anime characters. It's like, out of, like, modern series, I guess except for, like, One Piece. I don't make it a point to really stick here on anything else. At least currently. Oops. My recording's already like over an hour long. I'm gonna have to take that up a little bit. I didn't plan on doing like another plan art layer. That's probably why recording is that long, but I will be getting more storage for my PC, so I could do extra long recordings. So let's throw a brush. I don't know what got me into Freerun. Probably like, I don't think I stumbled upon it. It was like, probably like, the Anime Man or something. Or Giguk, that made me start to watch Freerun, or read it. But, it's really good. It's not for everyone, but I happen to enjoy it. I'm happy to watch it in a part of my life where I am able to enjoy it better. If that makes sense. I'm excited for the new season. So much love and story. Yeah, seeing Stark and Fern, it's really cute. I really like the scene of them dancing. Maybe I should redraw that scene. I think that would be fun to do at some point. Not today, but definitely in the future. I love those two. And honestly, I don't see enough fan art of them. I see, obviously, a ton of Freerun fan art, but a bunch of other characters deserve fan art love as well. Especially Stark. I really don't see a lot of Stark fan art. I see a lot of Freerun. I see a lot of Himmel, of course. But not as much for my boy. There's a Violet Evergarden. I never watched it. I really need to. I think I would appreciate it more now. How Himmel died and Freerun met the party, the tears came. It's just... yeah, it's really good. If you want to cry, it's definitely a show for that. The manga's like also like good art-wise. I started just brush the drawing down here. It's very touchy and sad scene. She didn't even know. And I hope there's no lookers in chat that are like being spoiled, but honestly I don't care if everyone's just that good of a show. Movie, well not movie, manga, but yeah, it's really good. Definitely worth catching up on since the new season's coming out soon. Honestly, I might rewatch like season 1 during the holidays if I don't really have anything else better to do. Um, let's turn this back up. I can't decide if I like the sketch layer more. Or the line art layer more. I also need to add a background, I think. It's looking a little dull. I'm gonna merge this with the, there, let me see if I can fix this face. I still don't quite know how to use the liquify tool. But I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we, Chad? Oh! Are Memphis 2 nearer than most, if I may ask? Yeah, I think I did make the face a little too scratched up. No, your lip is a little too big. I don't really want to mess this up. Oh god. I'm not used to using the liquify tool, Judd. I just have to redraw this. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know if I like the liquify tool. I think I should have redid the sketch. But I think I waited a little too late to do that here. Your eyes and the face is really pretty. Thanks. You were just talking and gushing about Furen, since obviously that's who I'm drawing right now. Do I have history on here? And I guess in a little bit we're probably gonna go for the Game Award stuff. I want to try to add a gradient map to this. Let's see. Gradient map. Since I'm on a new computer, I don't have my old one saved. I might have to go into the store. She looks a little ethnic, but good job. Thanks. Let's see, what ingredients do I even have on here? Log ingredient, what does that look like? Oh, I don't like that. Let's see, what ingredients do we have to work with? I don't have all of my old ones saved. I thought I had them backed up, but I do not. So let's look in the store real quick. Let's go shopping. Do a little research to see when the manga's starting up. Last I heard there was a, hiatus. I thought the author was sick or something. Or I could be thinking of another series, which wouldn't exactly be surprising either. Where's my gradient map? Materials. Is it in the cloud? Because I saw a cool gradient map, but I don't remember the name of it. No, I did not save it. Oops. Materials. Gradients. Yeah, I used a while back on TikTok since I seem to be the free reign guy on there. I had to take a bit of a pause from streaming since I had a cold. It was a weird cold. But, I'm better now, so... What's this? Well, this is free and it looks cool, so I'm gonna try it. Let's switch over to here. Key to avoid close and close proximity if people at all costs works for me. Not always possible in my line. Oops. Of work. Add subtool. Download it. I see my brushes. I don't see my gradient maps. Let me change where they put their gradient stuff. Rotate. Gradient set. Tool settings. No, that's not it. Yeah, ChatGPT says both the writer and the mangakas are ill, jeez. Yeah, unfortunately artists are not always the best people to take care of themselves. Skill group. No, that's not it. It's easy to import brushes. I don't know why it's difficult to add gradient maps. Maybe I could do it like this. New layer. Gradient map. Okay. Go to gradient bar. No, that's not it. Yeah, I think that's the way to edit it. I had the wrong menu. I was looking at the wrong thing. Pika. Add gradient. No, that's not it. Gradient maps are like pretty straightforward. In Photoshop, unfortunately, I'm saying this. But in Clipstudio Paint, they're a little tricky. Considering the health of both Yamada Sensei and Abe Sensei, the manga will be taking a hiatus for a while as we adjust the serialization pace. Publication format from Shonen Jump. Ouch, bad news. I thought they were like pretty close to the end anyways. Like I don't know if it was like done or not, but why can't I find this damn gradient map? No, they're around 146 and I imagine they'll run to 300. Yeah, I guess it's just the nature of the field, unfortunately. Korean doesn't have a main filling yet. I honestly feel like a show like that doesn't necessarily even need one. I do have this one. Let's see, what does this look like? It doesn't look any different. I don't think I'm using that one right. But that's not quite what I was looking for anyways. Gradient map. Let's try this one. Other tool. I swear, adding stuff is a pain. I don't remember it being this difficult to add, like, gradients and stuff. Because you could literally just drop it in and it was fine. Trying comics in manga is hard, especially with those fast turnaround times. Again, comics can just pass the title to another team, but manga doesn't do that for some reason. Yeah, and there's nothing worse than like, working on a project for like 20 years and then not being able to finish it because of your health. That would be like the, worst thing. Oh wait. Because not finishing is like you did all that, you can't see it to the end for whatever reason. I don't see my Emperor Subtool group. No, that's not it. I just added maps last time. Select gradient tool. I'm in the gradient tool. Window. Tool property, tool property. Sorry, Jed, I'm just like going through my stuff here. Let's try that again. New layer, directional layer, gradient map. Great new set. Oh, there he is. Well, no, it's not quite what I wanted. Add gradient set. Okay, there we go. Found it. Oh, this one's a little loud. I like this one. It's also a little bright. Let's turn this down a little bit. That's not quite what I was going for, but now that I remember how to add it, I guess we could try a bunch of different maps and see what I like. Okay, so we were waiting for the team to finish this Keble City arc we were in. Yeah, I saw the meme. I remember where it was from, but I did want to try to draw it myself. It was pretty fun, I think. Vintage. Let's try this one. This I had it installed, but I didn't see it. Oh yeah, that was because it was in my old PC. I did not, I didn't use it on this one. Connection layer, great map. Okay, more. Makes this a little bright. That's on the Steam machine. I mean, I guess for the price it's okay. I don't really see the need for a console personally, but if someone has fun with it, I'd say it's good. I think it's actually a better deal than Switch 2 at this point. I don't think it's that bad. What price? I don't know what the price is. No price is announced. I still think it's probably a better deal than like the Switch 2, because people were so fixated on some of the release titles, and people understandably people wanted to see Mario Kart but I feel like the hype for that died down pretty quick. And if I were to make like another I guess assumption here, or at least observation, is a lot of people were having a lot more fun with like the new Kirby Air Ride than they were with Kart. But as far as the Steam Machine goes, I think it can be a good deal. If I had to guess what they're probably going to charge it for, it's probably going to be around 500. I think it'll probably be more than like the Switch 2. But you can obviously play a lot more games on it, so I don't know. I don't see myself getting another console anytime soon, unless I can play Twilight Princess on it. But that's just my 2 cents. We're gonna do the Game Award vote in a little bit here. I think I should like this. I like this map. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I know it has its own like operating system. I never play PC games if not for something like the Steam Machine. I will never own a PC. It's actually just a computer and a console body, full PC type specs. And I think it's automatically better than like most consoles there. I'm gonna be real, it's better than Xbox and Switch. So, if people find joy out of it, then that's good. I don't see myself getting a console, but if other people want it to, I think it's good. And I think that if you can Switch on it, that would be even better. Not Switch, stream on it, I think that would be even better. You can install Windows on it. Yeah, I could have did a little bit better job on the face, but I actually really like this drawing. But yeah, I think I'm starting to get the hang of like digital art, but I think I'm ready to move on to the second phase of the stream. And it's funny that we mentioned it while I'm talking about video game consoles. Oops, I accidentally closed it. We are going to be voting, well, I'm going to be voting on the Game Awards, survey. And surely people won't complain that it's rigged this year. Game Awards. We did this the other day, and I figured I might as well do it. But, yeah, we're gonna vote on this. And yeah, I have some interesting takes. I might turn this into a video, I'm not sure. So we're gonna switch over from Freeman here. And I guess I should probably change the category, huh? I don't like the just chatting category, but that's probably the best category for this. Let's change the stream category. Yes, I think I'm done with drawing Fearin. And honestly, it's not a bad drawing, but I need to do more studies. Um, change category to just chatting. Done. Okay. I'm not in a category on YouTube and TikTok, so I think it's fine if I don't switch it there. But I think I'm gonna change the music. Music. Alrighty, let's switch the window. Time for Travis Scott. I don't listen to Travis Scott. I was listening to a lot of old school music lately. Come on. I have to make another window capture, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, it's gonna look a little jank, because... fit to screen. There we go. My OBS is acting a little janky. I feel like I should move chat. Let me move chat. I'll put you guys over here. And I'll make y'all a little smaller here for now. Let's just get into it. Let's start voting. Because I have some hot takes, which people may or may not like, but too bad. If you don't like it, you're free to vote however you see fit. But yeah, let's start. Game of the year. Well, there's a lot of good games this year. I unfortunately haven't finished Silksong yet. Life got in the way, and I kind of wanted to focus more on art anyways. But from what I did play, and I played like the first 20% of the game, I did enjoy it. I would love for it to win Game of the Year, but I have a feeling that E33 might win. 82 is also like really strong. It looks good. The gameplay looks good from what I saw. Death Stranding, I have not seen anyone play this game. Kingdom Come, I've seen some gameplay footage. What I'm guessing will probably win is probably E33 or Donkey Kong. I would love for Silksong to win, but I'm not all that confident that it will. But it's not really about voting what I think is gonna win. I'm gonna vote for what I like, and that's gonna be Silksong. You never finished all Silksong after all that begging for it to come out. I was busy with work and stuff, and I was not able to game it as much as I would like. But I'm voting Silksong. Oh wait, I have to sign in. Jesus. Oh, sign in with Twitch. I just work 3 hours a day. Well, I do have other responsibilities, but yeah. I'm just voting Silksong. This next category. Children, no, not at all. Best game direction. Outstanding creative vision, innovation in game direction and design. Ghost of Yotei looks pretty. From what I saw, the game does look incredible. E33 also looks really good. Hades 2 also is like stunning. I think Hades 2 out of all of them has my favorite art style. I have not played the first Hades, but I saw a friend play Hades 2. And from what I did see, it looked good. Honestly, I think all of these games are strong visually. If I had to guess what I think might win, it might still be E33, but Hades definitely would have a strong it says a strong second. Mazan Yote vanished instantly. Really, I thought the game did good because it sold pretty well. It sold pretty good from what I heard. And then all the charts on the internet are trying to say that the game didn't do good when it clearly did. But it's still an exclusive, console exclusive game, and I'm not always a fan of that. So, because there's a large chunk of people that can't play it. So if I were to pick a game that I like, design-wise the most, it has to be Hades 2. I mean, like, the trailer was sick. And I think I might try to stream the Game Awards. We'll have to see. We might do it in a group. Best narrative, outstanding storytelling, and narrative development in a game. I've seen E33 playthroughs. I really want to play Silent Hill. Instruction mean visuals. Yeah, I design, art direction, stuff like that. I haven't seen too much about the Silent Hill story. If I'm being honest, I've seen Ghost of Yotei, I've seen Death Stranding 2. I think story-wise, I would probably give it to E33. And I wouldn't be surprised if it actually ended up winning this category. I feel like I haven't really seen much hype for Silent Hill, which is a shame because it looks really good. But yeah, I'm going E33 here. Yotei's classic revenge tale, E33's story was weird but powerful. Oh wait, they had another art direction. So they had one for creative direction and one for art direction. Well, design-wise, I gotta give it to Silksong. The music and stuff is good. Why did I say music? Art, best score and music. E33 had good music. I've not heard anything from Death Stranding. I've seen a lot of hype for like Death Stranding, but I've seen like no one play it. I'm sure Hades 2 has good music as well. So remember your E33 music. I would imagine that that's probably gonna what ends up winning here as well. I imagine whoever wins is probably gonna have a clean sweep of these categories. But yeah, I think E33 stands out the most here. I would play some music, but I don't really want to get copyright struck, so I'm just think I might use some of this for like clips or something. Best audio design. Well, I'm never voting for any EA title, so that's an immediate out. In-game audio and sound design. Yeah, there's so much hype for Death Stranding 2, but I rarely hear anyone talk about it. And it's not even because the game is new, but everyone was hyping Kojima. And obviously so, because he's goated, but like... I don't know, I expect to hear more from that game than I've seen. I'm gonna go with E33. Best performance. Ben Star, Charlie Cox. I do think the voice acting in Yote was like very good. Hold on, let me see if I can like pull up the voice actors, because I'm like bad with names and I don't remember who played who. Troy Baker, Erika Ishii, Ghost of Shote. Guys, this ain't a Elden Ring versus Red Dead Redemption 2 year this year. Ouch. I saw that, she voice acting. I saw that GTA 6 was delayed yet again. I think that is the new Silksong. And it's probably gonna be the game that ends up having the most hype. I just hope it's actually did.
Something's wrong.
I just hope it's good.
Here by choice, not by accident.
Residuum retention is at 80%. A 20% loss, bringing the vessel
This isn't Ghost of Shote.
tricky.
Hey, sorry for the mean, awful, and very, very
So why's my internet?
things I said about you.
Why's my internet acting
Here,
weird?
The trash gets picked up tomorrow, so be ready.
These things aren't just to get around. They're a legacy.
When you get to hell.
There's gotta be a better, like, clip here.
I like to make a fire and breathe in the smoke and remember what it was like being pinned to that tree.
俺は火を焚いてゆっくりと煙を吸う。そしてイチョウの木に突き刺された痛みをまた味わう。
Our father's a swordsmith.
I would love to play Ghost of Yote, but I do not have a PlayStation.
Master Kingo.
So I'm
Have
gonna
you
be
heard of
waiting
him?
until we get a PC release clueless.
hasn't?
We can take you to him. Just
I think I'm gonna vote for her anyways, because I remember there was a lot of controversy about this lady. Because people online, of course, are mad. And yeah. But unfortunately, I'm bad with names, so I wouldn't exactly know who each person was unless their character was next to them. But yeah, innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software and hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology. Oh, let me play my music. Turn my music back on. And adding features and technology and content to help games be played and enjoyed by a wider audience. Even just putting EA Sports on here is like an insult because of what they're doing. And it's not exactly accessible if you have to hide content or beyond expensive DLCs and loot boxes. It's just as bad as like... Excuse me, it's just as bad as playing a gacha game. This is effectively what modern EA games are now. This is for disabled folks. I only played South of Midnight, but I played it on like regular difficulty, so I don't know about the accessibility argument, but I'm going South of Midnight because that's the only one out of all of these that I played. Okay, what's next? Aims for impact. Thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Again, the South of Midnight is a game that had good bones. I think the art direction was really good, but the combat did feel kind of boring after like the first couple hours, I'm gonna be honest. Which is sad because I like the world that the game took place in. But if I have to game where you can play a story mode without any combat, then that means that the combat feels like an afterthought. And yeah, again, I haven't played the rest of these games. And I'm looking to get into more like indie stuff next year. But yeah, I'm going south at midnight because there's barely any like black girl representation in video games, especially from the south. So yeah, I think the game is good. It just does need work. Next category. Best ongoing. Awarded to the game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, Final Fantasy XIV, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. Ongoing. I did not play up to the recent campaign in FF14, but from what I hear, the story wasn't all that great. But is story even like relevant for this category? Because like it's other than I think like Helldivers and No Man's Sky, it's more of like a story game than like that. So I don't know how you can make that comparison. FF14? No, this is for ongoing stuff. I played Rivals when it came out, but the game low-key fell off for me. Because the community is like toxic. Unless you're like playing with a group of friends, it's just not worth getting cussed out in a non-ranked match. And I feel like Fortnite's also kind of getting a little boring. From what I hear, I don't think their player base isn't doing so well. I think Helldivers 2 is still like pretty popular. I never played Helldivers. Development of ongoing content. 14, never played it. Honestly, I think it's one of those games that you had to start from the beginning. It's not beginner friendly, that's for sure. I keep going back to it, but I realized quickly that I don't have time to commit to something like that. And if I'm gonna be real, the latest story for FF14 wasn't all that great. But if we're gonna go by ongoing content, I guess I could say Marvel Rivals, because it does tend to have more updates. At least more consistently than the rest of these games. Missed community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. Some social media activity and game updates and patches. Ordinarily, FF14 has like a good community, but this year it was kind of bad. There's like, again, not as frequent updates because Square Enix cut staff for the game. So the updates that they did have weren't that great. I think the Monster Hunter one was good, but I'm not gonna boot up FF14 just to play it, even though I love Monster Hunter. FF14. They were thinking about maybe doing like a Baldur's Gate stream at some point, so that might be fun. So stay tuned for that, perhaps. But I think Larian Studios has a pretty solid like community record, I think. So I'm gonna go with Baldur's Gate 3. I don't think FF14's gonna win it this year. It didn't do so well. Best independent game. I imagine E33 is gonna win, but I'm gonna pick Silksong anyways. Although Hades 2, again, if there's any game that could potentially beat E33, it's gonna be Hades. If Silksong wins, I'd be so happy. But I don't know if it will. It might win just for the fact that the game only costs 20 bucks. Which is way cheaper than the rest of the games on here. Debut indie game. Best debut game by a new independent studio. I'm gonna be real, I don't really want to play Dispatch. The game gives me weird vibes. It gives incel vibes, so I don't think that's the game for me. I'm probably not gonna play it. Cause there's like one weird scene, and I'm like, why is this in here? And I'm like, no. But yeah, I imagine E33 is probably gonna win. Blueprints looks interesting, but it's E33, 100%. Best mobile game. Destiny Rising. Never heard of. Persona 5 Phantom X. I heard mixed things about this game. I think the music and stuff is good. It's Persona, so of course the music's gonna be good. But it's a gacha game, which isn't inherently like bad, but like from what I hear, it's like pretty predatory. What is interesting is that there's no Hoyoverse games, so I guess we can Game Awards were like, hey, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, yeah, go fix your game. No Hoyoverse nominees this year, which is interesting. I stopped playing Honkai Star Rail. I stopped playing all gacha. If I had to guess what I think is probably gonna win, I think it's probably gonna be Uma Musume. Because everyone and their mother was playing that this year. But, I'm gonna vote Sonic Rumble because of Teapot. I still haven't played it yet, but I think it's like Fall Guys, but Sonic characters. I think, though, Uma Musume is probably gonna win. VR game. You couldn't pay me enough to play a VR game. I'm gonna skip this. I don't see the point in playing a VR game. I remember people were saying like it's the next big thing, but that did not pan out. Who plays VR games? I mean, I only like played Beat Saber, but I was at an arcade, so that doesn't even really count. That's the only VR game that I played, and probably the only one I'll ever play. Best action game. Focused primarily on combat. I'm surprised E33 is not on here, but I guess it's not action, it's more turn-based. Or Ghost of Yotei should have been on here too. I've not played Ninja Gaiden. I imagine Hades 2 is probably gonna win. We said that the Doom community wasn't exactly feeling the new game. Best action adventure. I've not heard anything about Death Stranding. I'm gonna keep it 100. For as much hype as the game had, I did not hear anything about it. I've seen Ghost of Yotei edits, I've seen Silksong, I've even seen like Indiana Jones and Split Fiction, but I have not seen anything about Death Stranding. Which is surprising considering all the advertisement for the game. I imagine Ghost of Yotei will probably win, but I'm still voting Silksong anyways. Issue after all, yeah. This RPG, best game designed with rich player combat, customization, progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Yeah, E33 is probably gonna win this. Monster Hunter Wilds fell off so hard. It's so sad. People were waiting for this game, but I don't think it held up all that well. The DLC looks fine. But the main game, I don't know. It doesn't have the juice that other Monster Hunter games have. I don't think it's gonna win. The hype for that game died like within a month. I'm going E33. Other Worlds looks cool, but I imagine E33 is probably gonna win here. And I wonder if I live react to the Game Award, I'll have to see how many of my predictions come true, so future me, make sure to edit this out in case I need to have clips for later. Best fighting game. Again, the Right League fighting game had a lot of hype, but I don't see anyone play it. I'm surprised Street Fighter isn't on here. I would have said Street Fighter, but it's not here. I have to fight Capcom Collection. I'm playing E33 too. Looking forward to it. The game's tons. I'm gonna vote Mortal Kombat. Best family game. Ew, this is interesting. I don't really want to vote for an EA game. Donkey Kong looks incredible. I can see it winning this category. Again, Mario Kart World has a lot to be desired here. Again, it had hype, but I feel like it fell off hard. I think open world is not necessarily good for a game like that. It's gonna get stale quickly. Crossworlds, I had fun playing Crossworlds, and that's the only game out of all of these that I actually played. Lego Party could be fun. But, I'm gonna vote Crossworlds, I think. I don't know, maybe Mario Kart will win, but Donkey Kong could also be a good contender, I think. But I'm playing Sonic Racing, only for the fact that it's not console exclusive. Because I think that's kind of important. Because if a person doesn't have a Switch 2, they can't play Donkey Kong or Mario Kart. Best Sim strategy. Teapot's gonna kill me, but the new Tactics game looks fire. I played the old school version forever ago. I'm sure the new one is also like really good, so I'm gonna vote Final Fantasy here. Sorry. Out of the Sim games, I'm not sure. I think Civ 7's probably gonna win. Best racing game. Well, I'm not voting for an EA game, so I'm gonna vote for Crossworld again. Best multiplayer. The only game that I played a lot of is Peak. I feel like Elden Ring again, it had hype, but people got bored of it. It's like Elden Ring and Monster Hunter had a baby, but it's not as good as either of those games, so it fell off pretty quickly. It looks cool, but I don't see myself going out of my way to play it. I'd rather play like Monster Hunter or like the original Elden Ring. And I haven't played Battlefield, and I'm not voting for an EA game anyways, so Peak it is. And it's also cheap, and it's like cross-platform. And there's like a ton of mods for it. But honestly, the base game's also really fun. Best adaptation. Well, this might be a juicy category. I'm not sure what will win here. I think it'll probably be the Minecraft movie. if I had to guess what I think would win. Again, DMC5, I'm sure it was fun, but it was made by a judge, and he made some weird comments, so, I'm not picking that. I also think Last of Us was, like, actually pretty good. I think people were overly harsh. And I am a huge fan of Pedro Pascal, so, yeah. I'm gonna pick Last of Us 2, but I think Minecraft is probably gonna end up winning here. I'll watch Until Dawn. I haven't seen that yet, but it could be a good watch. But yeah, I fully predict the Minecraft movie to win here. But I'm picking Last of Us because of Mr. Pascal, so... Next, most anticipated game. I would imagine it's probably gonna be Grand Theft Auto because it's been like over 10 years. I do have both Last of Us. I've seen season 1. I didn't watch the second season yet. But yeah, I think GTA is gonna be the most anticipated game. And I hope for as long as they're taking to make it, it's really good. The trailer looked good, but since the game's not coming out for another year, it's probably gonna look a lot different. Content Creator of the Year. I don't watch any of these folks. I'm skipping. Esports game. League of Legends is probably gonna win. I feel like no one really plays Valorant anymore. I mean, some people do, but come on, it doesn't have more players than League. League is gonna win. I'm voting League. Esports athlete. I don't really follow esports all that well. I'm just gonna skip this. Best esports team. Again, I don't follow esports. Skip. Player's voice. 3 rounds, 3. Oh god, player's voice is gonna be chaotic. But I don't think we can vote for that now, so I guess we're done. Yeah, we can't vote anything else right now. I wonder who else is gonna make the cut for player's choice. The only like esports player that I know is Faker, but he wasn't on there, so yeah. We will probably live react to this award show. But I gotta figure out what everyone else's plans are. We might do our separate reacts. We might also be in one like Discord call talking. I'm not sure yet. But I'm sure it'll be a grand old time. But I guess it's pretty much all I wanted to do on stream today. I finished my free run drawing, and I need to edit the video for that. I'm gonna have to chop up my VOD. But I think I'm gonna call it a night, and I should be back Tuesday, and we'll do more Resident Evil 2. For real this time. I'm not gonna let anything stop me from playing it. Show will be E33 coronation ceremony. Yeah, I expected to do like a full sweep. I remember a time when we thought that GTA 6 was supposed to come out this year, but obviously that did not happen. But I'm totally not against indie games for winning it all. I think the developers are like very competent. I think the game is good. It has good visuals, it has good music. I mean, what more could you want? I can't wait for people to talk about it being like, culture war issue, even though the fact the game itself is still like pretty progressive leaning from what I can tell from the story. I do still need to play it though. But I have watched a friend play it. I fully expect it to win. But I could be surprised. And if I'm wrong, I will come back to this VOD and edit a clip of me making my prediction and it being wrong. But maybe I'll make like a little bingo or something. And if my predictions are right, we'll see. But I think I'm gonna get out of here. I do have work. And tomorrow I'm probably gonna spend the day editing my next YouTube video. Because I wanted to talk about some updates for YouTube and Twitch and all that, but yeah, I should be back Tuesday. But until then, enjoy your turkey this week. I'm probably not gonna do Thanksgiving. I don't even really like turkey all that much, if I'm being honest. I'll probably stream on Thanksgiving. I did last Thanksgiving, but yeah, I'll be back Tuesday. Until then, peace. Take care, have a good day, evening, morning, wherever. And I'll be back shortly.